Hello, my Scorpio friend, it's Shauna. I hope you're doing good. This is your moon manifesting video for the month of April 2016. So this month for you is all about healing and detoxification and releasing any negative energy that needs to be out of your life. So this month really is about culmination for you as well. And a big part of all of this is that we have a full moon in your sign, in the sign of Scorpio, on April 21st. And so at this point in the annual lunar cycle, when there's a full moon in your sign, there's this sense of culmination, and there's this sense of everything that you've been working on being illuminated for you to see and feel and sense. And a lot of this typically will relate somehow to what it is that you started or were musing on or were thinking about around your birthday, this past birthday that you had. So I want you to think back, go back into your memory bank on what it is that you were dreaming about and what it is that you were just first starting then. There may be a relation to what it is that you're feeling now. And so with the full moon in your sign, this is an amazing time for you to detox and to release negative energy. This full moon in particular, I really love for you because there's not a lot of other planets like messing with it and diffusing the energy. So I like to think of this full moon as like pure Scorpio energy. Like it's not what do you call it? It's not like mixed down with anything else. It's like straight. Give me a straight shot of Scorpio. So the only other energy, and you can watch my other video about the full moon in particular, I go more in depth on it, but the only other vibe that's happening with this full moon that I think is really awesome for you is that the asteroid Ceres is being activated by this full moon in Scorpio, and the goddess Ceres is all about divine Mother Earth and the Mother Earth goddess. And the Mother Earth goddess Ceres is about the cycles of spring and fall and winter and summer, and like this sense of constant bloom and fresh birth and fresh life, and then things dying and falling away, and then things blooming again and then dying and falling away. So it's this energy, this constant cycle that is so scorpionic, this birth and death cycle that we always go through. So for you, this is a really good time to use that energy to release, to let go of anything in your life that's negative, or maybe it's not even negative. Maybe it's just not in alignment with you anymore. Maybe it's not harmonious anymore. Even if it's something that you were into like 6 months ago, maybe it's just ready to go from your life. So that's the biggest thing for you. So definitely mark April 21st on your calendar, the full moon in Scorpio. The other part of the moon cycle that we're having this month is on April 7th, we are having a new moon in the sign of Aries. And so for this, you may feel like a burst of energy, a lot of dynamic energy. Aries is a fire sign, it's a cardinal sign, so it may like intensify this for you. So new moon is always a time when we want to set our intentions and we want to start new things. So for you, this new moon in Aries on April 7th, this may be a good time to proceed with whatever detoxification kind of process it is, or whatever rituals it is that you like to use to release people, places, things, situations from your life. Really good time for that. The other thing that's happening this month is Mercury is going retrograde on April 28th. So this doesn't influence you as much as some of the other signs, but it is something good to be aware of because during a Mercury retrograde, so for this period from April 28th through May 22nd, it's not an ideal time to make any big purchases like computer or a new car. It's not ideal to sign any really important documents like a lease or a mortgage or loan document or anything like that. So if you can hold off, that's great. If you gotta do what you gotta do, you just read the contract really carefully and you make sure that you do your due diligence and make sure that you get all the details and that kind of thing. The other thing that's happening for you this month, Scorpio, that is more important that I do want you to pay attention to is your ruling planet, which is the planet Mars, is going retrograde on the 22nd. Yeah, the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd. So Mars is going retrograde in April, and it's the 17th, March 17th. Mars is going retrograde. So when this happens, Mars is our drive and our doing. It's like what we want and what we want to go after. Mars is our divine masculine energy. So when that energy goes retrograde, it just means that we're more connected to what it is that we truly want. It doesn't mean that anything external necessarily happens, and this is a longer transit. It's going to go on for a few months until July, so it is more subtle. It's not going to hit you over the head in the way that a Mercury retrograde may, but it's going to make you feel more intensely what it is that you really want. It's going to help you to connect with what it is that you really want. So this is a really good vibe for you to use this month when you are detoxing, because it's going to give you a chance to connect very strongly with what it is that you like and want and what it is that you don't want anymore. You're like, no, this is definitely not wanting, so that you can release that energy. So just something for you to pay attention to. And then, of course, as always, I'm doing my new moon and full moon meditation circles for every single moon. So on the 7th and the 21st, you can join me, especially for the 21st for you, Scorpio. Really good time for you, even if you don't want to do my moon circle, whatever ritual you want to do, meditate, go on a full moon hike, get together with some friends, do a little, whatever you like to do, set your intentions, whatever it is, do some type of ritual for that full moon on the 21st. But if you want to join me, I would love it. We do a little chat about the vibe of that full moon or new moon and see how everyone's doing. And I do a guided meditation specifically to harness that energy. It's really cool. Lots of energy clearing with those moon circles. Also, if you want to harness the moon cycles all year long, you can get my 2016 moon journal. I have a link for that below. I include little intentions for every single moon cycle, and then prompts for you to really harness that energy. And then, of course, if you want to get a reading with me, let me know and we will set it up. So I'm wishing you a super awesome month, and I'm just wishing you to really use this energy to release anything that doesn't serve you. And a big part of that, Scorpio, is to surround yourself with people who are good positive energy for you, for people who are going to lift you up when you feel kind of like bleh. So good for you to do that, my friend. Sending you lots of love and wishing you an amazing month. Namaste. Mwah.